Hey everybody, welcome to Mixed Signals. This is your weekly podcast where we talk about all things music, things happening in pop culture, popular events happening around the world. If that's something you like, hit the subscribe button right up above there and leave a comment down below. We love it when people join the conversation. You are tuned into The Red Show. This is the Music Monday show, and I'm your host, Devontae Chisholm, joined as always by Israel Sanchez and Mark Lee. We're going to start the show a little different today, with a little bit of what you've been listening to. It was a weird release week, so I was oddly listening to the first album of Mice and Men, and I love it. I'm late to the party because he's not the lead singer. Austin's not the lead singer anymore, but it's a really good album, even though I can't understand a thing he's saying.
He's heavy.
He's not as bad as Bring Me the Horizon. What's his name? Ollie. Yeah, he's not as bad as him. I can sort of understand what he's saying, but at the same time, nah. So what were you listening to all this week?
Bad Sons.
What's Bad? Is that the artist?
That's the name of the band, yeah. I'll put you on it.
Yeah, I was
really
gonna say, what are they?
Really good.
What's the genre?
Kind of like Two Door Cinema Club and stuff like that.
I should have known.
Yeah.
That's like all you've been into lately.
Pretty much, yeah. It's really good.
What are you doing?
So I've been having a weird week. I've been having a weird week musically.
It's gonna be something horrible.
It kind of is. Not really. I don't know if you guys remember the band Hey Monday.
Yeah.
Well, the lead singer from that, Cassidy Pope.
Yeah.
Who won? But she shouldn't have won.
Yeah, who won?
What did she win? The Voice?
She won The Voice. Yeah.
I feel like that wasn't fair, but
she won The Voice. I've been listening to all her solo shit.
Okay. I didn't even know she actually went on to do actual solo stuff. She's got a project where she does like a bunch of covers of The Voice. Of course. And she's got her own solo kind of like country / pop project. Mm-hmm. I've been listening to that album all week. It's really fun. Okay. I still kind of think it's fair that she won The Voice because her band died. Her band had like one album, and that was it. So at least she got to live her life some other way. It did. So we're gonna jump into the first topic. How do you pronounce this guy's name? I did not look this up, and I forget all the time. How do you pronounce X's name?
XXXTentacion.
Do you have to say it with the Spanish accent, or are you saying that just
No,
because?
that's how he says it, That's how he says it.
I've never heard him say it, so I was needing to look it up.
He definitely says it. I'm not just trying to be Spanish right now.
He's not even Spanish.
I figured he's not. That's why I was like, are you just doing that to try to swoon the Hispanic women that may be watching right now?
Not at all. That's how it says.
Okay, so anyway, to make this simpler, because I'm a fake Hispanic, X got punched on stage. The story goes that X, most popular for his hit Look At Me, was punched by someone on stage while performing at the 6th stop on his revenge tour in San Diego last Wednesday night, June 7th, which for us means last night, but for you it was last week.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time that chaos has broke out on the revenge tour. The first night of the tour in Houston, a member of X's crew, whose name is Wi-Fi's Funeral, was jumped after stage diving into the crowd. Did you see those? I didn't see clips?
It was worse. Remember the
Miguel? I saw the XXXTentacion one.
Did you see remember when Miguel Bronco
did split on the chick?
It was worse than that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
he managed to he managed to get out of that. And
but he definitely killed her. I feel like he killed her.
No, he did not.
No,
allegedly, she's dead. Allegedly.
She's allegedly dead.
If you're alive, comment down below. Word on the street is, and I think you kind of confirmed it with what you looked up, is that the attacks were because of Rob Stone.
Yes.
Rob Stone is responsible for the jumping of X's close friend and tour mate, Ski Mask the Slump God, earlier this year on stage.
Where do these names come from?
Thank you. I knew the names have to be killing you specifically.
Yeah.
Because you hate this generation of rappers. So to kind of look at it and just be like, you're from the generation of Tupac, Biggie, and things, and now we have Ski Mask the Slump God. I don't know.
God.
And Wi-Fi's funeral. Does Wi-Fi's funeral? Does he rap?
I don't know. I haven't listened to his music.
I gotta listen to his music.
These all sound like Xbox gamer tags.
Pretty much. That's right. Exactly what it all was.
Sound like
This
Xbox
is
gamer
exactly
tags,
what these
bro.
guys go under when they're
Like,
playing
I just got
online.
teabagged by Wi-Fi's funeral. Fuck him. Like,
X took to social media after the incident saying that security and the venue set him up. He got sucker punched and knocked out. It is what it is. Then he tweeted an hour later saying, next time, make sure you kill me so I can't talk shit. Why does X think he's like untouchable?
no, I don't think he's not untouchable. He's just very cocky.
Why would the venue set him up?
Yeah, that too. I mean,
Venue
he's yet to kind of explain that. He's just kind
It
of...
might have been the venue, but so
Throwing it onto
like
them.
right before we like started recording, I showed you like the video
Yeah.
where like there's security footage of like the security guards let the dude in.
Pretty much, and
So
like you have to guess that even if I feel like even if I didn't see that footage, I would guess that they
Yeah,
allowed
without
them
a
to go on
doubt.
stage.
And-
How do you not see? He ran across the stage.
Yo,
and punched you in the
he
face.
was,
You
like,
had
right at the
ample
start,
time to stop him at some point in
Oh,
that
yeah,
run
yeah.
before he even reached that.
Yeah, but even in the footage, he like tried to stop him, but like didn't.
Yeah.
But like you could tell like that was like whoever the guard was, like they paid him off. So I feel like it's less so the venue's fault and more so the actual guards that were there.
Yeah, so it's security's fault. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But he got him clean.
He really
I've
did.
never seen. Usually when it's like attacks on like stage or whatever, if there's always a resistance or someone tries to stop it before it happens, or
you
it gets
can-
really
or you
close,
can kind of see it or something.
Yeah, you can see it
coming.
happening.
Like
or whatever.
it was weird to kind of just see him go down like that.
Yeah,
'Cause I feel like in
yeah.
his peripheral,
Cool.
something he should have seen something.
Nah, my man came like lightning. Yo.
Yeah.
He came like lightning.
And you know, he was right. He was really into the performance. He was
yeah.
all up on the mic, and then all of a sudden, boop, across.
That music must have
He
been
was
loud,
dead. Like,
yo.
did you see at the end when like his boys trying to pick him up?
Yeah.
It was like 5 attempts because
Pretty
like,
much.
didn't really get him.
And like I think I noticed once he hit the ground, like his arm was kind of still up,
Yeah,
like in that really stiff, you got knocked out type of way.
But it was like an instant karma kind of thing though, because the dude that hit him
Yeah.
got like stabbed up, and right now he's in critical condition.
Pretty much.
He's
And
laughing.
every video that X is in talking about it, he's laughing about it.
Yeah, because he's just like how does it feel to know like because of like what you did, like one of your boys is like about to die. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh wait. Oh, because you're talking about Rob Stone?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
X was talking to Rob Stone about
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah,
how does
yeah.
it feel?
Craziness. It was a whole riot afterwards.
Yeah, they were not happy about it. Because,
Riot
I mean,
even
he
in
still
the
finished the
streets
show.
afterwards. Oh, really?
He still finished the show, so props to him for that. That's dope. But he started talking shit about the next the show he has in Cali,
Yeah.
and the venue canceled it. Like he was like, "Come see me with the
Y'all
flame." I'm about it. Yada
Crazy.
yada yada, and then they was like, "Oh nah." Ticket Web was like, July 13th, postponed.
Refunds.
Like, you okay? Like,
It's kind of ridiculous too because you had so much high hopes for him. You were kind of just like, oh, I can't wait to see what he comes out with. His
I still
style is so
I still gotta
different.
listen to I think it's called Garrett's Revenge, or like
Something
the
like
the
that.
album. I think it's that album or is it a mixtape? The EP that
something.
he
I don't even
released.
know because I don't even
Yeah.
know what he's touring with. How many songs does he have?
He has a few because he
had
has
mixtapes even
yeah, he
before
has
all of
stuff
this?
before
Alright.
like that was like every type of genre. Literally,
okay.
he has like heavy
'Cause his
metal
shows are
shit,
packed.
whatever. Dude, yeah,
Like, there's a lot of people there. That's why the riots were
yeah.
coming in and like going crazy. All right, so before we jump into the next topic here, I just wanted to let you guys know that this episode is brought to you by Third Tribe Studio over here in Newark, New Jersey on 972 Broad Street. This is a recording studio and a rehearsal space for artists of all genres and a great place for like-minded musicians to come and network. So, if you are interested, hit them up with the offer code MIXSIG. No, we're not doing the offer code stuff. But yeah, we'll have things down in the below in the show notes, down in the link dump, and ways that you can contact them so you can come right here into this space where you see us shooting and make some beautiful music. And now we're going to jump into the next topic, which is Childish Gambino's next album may be his last. actor, writer, singer, songwriter, rapper, producer, father, black man. Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, revealed last week at his performance on day 2 of the 2007 Governor's Ball
17.
Music Festival. What did I say?
Say 2007.
2017 Governor's Ball Music Festival that his next album will be his last, saying, "I'll see you for the last Gambino album." Before I jump into the rest of his quotes, how does that make you feel inside?
At first, I didn't really know how to take it. I thought he was just gonna be like, pull like a bow out and be like, "Oh, I'm not going by Childish Gambino anymore. I'm just going by like Donald Glover."
At least people
Glover.
At least people would care though. Like no one cared
About Shad Moss.
Yeah.
Like no one gave a shit at all. How'd you feel?
I thought I was gonna pull a Jay-Z, but
That's what I'm still kind of thinking right now.
I still kind of feel like best case scenario, he'll just take a break from music for a while, like a few years, maybe at least 5.
Yeah.
And then he'll come back with something. But him, like, if this is his last album, I expect it to be like his best.
And I feel like at first I thought maybe this was gonna be like his last Childish Gambino like rap album.
Well, we kind of already left his.
Yeah,
his
because of
Childish
the
Gambino
internet was his last rap album.
Yeah.
Because
I
his
went
last
back
album
and
definitely
played "Awaken My Love" as I was getting ready for this show, and it's still it's better now to me. But I can see why I didn't like it on the first listen. It just wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting a rap album, and I was expecting to like it more than because of the internet, because I didn't like that at all, really.
I like that one a lot, actually.
Going back to what you were saying, though, about how you think he's gonna like come back or whatever. During an interview with Huffington Post, Glover said there's nothing worse than, and it's weird the way he worded everything, but there's nothing worse than like having a third sequel, like a third movie, and you're like, again? He continued to say, like, I feel like there's got to be a reason to do things, and I always had a reason to be punk. He continued, being punk has always just felt really good to me, and I've always looked at Atlanta as a punk show, and I feel like the direction that I'm going with Childish Gambino can't be punk anymore. As much as Redbone is a punk song, and I don't get what he's saying here, but because it's a gospel song on the radio, I'm like, there's only so far you can go before you're just the radio.
So I think what he means by punk is just rebellious in nature.
Yeah,
just because it's different.
Yeah, just because it's
radio.
different. Because as far as everything that's on the radio, there's a simple palette. There's like like when you hear one song, oh, this song's gonna sound similar, whatever, and then you hear Redbone, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Nowhere near close to.
I didn't realize it was like number
whatever.
1 on Billboard or something like that. I didn't even know if he dropped it as a single.
And even I was thinking, I'm just like, when can he really rap about it anymore? Like,
what could he ever really rap? Well, I guess with Camp and the mixtapes and
He
stuff.
raps about his story, but it's like he's obviously gone way past being that broke kid.
Getting made fun of because he acted white even though he was black. He can't rap about that
anymore.
Yep. That's one reason I guess I didn't like because of the internet, because it was like I liked the story of Camp and the mixtapes and everything else, but then because of the internet, I don't know. I just don't know where it was like going or what it was trying to do. And then with this one, I definitely didn't know what it was trying to do.
It's just like, wait.
That song California still cracks me up. I listened to it on the way here. So want to fly with Titi Fly. I don't know what was happening there, but he does say a little bit here that, if he's coming back, it has to be for a reason. Yeah. He doesn't just want to be another movie, like a movie that comes out and you.
Yeah, I like that analogy because it's
like
kind of
the
like
Pirates of the Caribbean movies,
or like the Friday the 13th,
or like Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Those have a point.
Yeah, okay. 8 had no point. Bro.
Fine, Transformers. We'll sub it out for Transformers. Is there a Linkin Park song on the new Transformers?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I feel like it should be, but this is the one that they're not gonna be.
Nah, they're gonna put Flow Rider.
Probably.
Imagine that? That'd be crazy.
So I'm not really sad. And this all makes sense to me because he has so much on his plate.
Yeah.
And Atlanta blew up more than I think anybody thought it would.
Is there gonna be a season 2 for that?
Yeah.
There is, right?
You crazy?
Yeah.
He's winning awards for it. He's like at the
Yeah.
top of his game right now. Like people are really craving for it. And even though I haven't watched the first season yet, but you know, I'll get around to it.
I just watched that. You know what clip I watched? The one with what's his name? Nasli Miles, the transracial.
Oh yeah.
Yo, she killed me out.
It seems like a really funny
my
show.
God. Bro, so
Like
funny.
the gay scene that you sent me.
Yo,
That was really
yeah.
funny too.
that's when I knew. I'm just like, yo, this is gonna be something.
Because I've only seen the first episode, and like when it comes to shows, I don't always like. I try not to base it off the first episode whether I'm gonna like it or not, because it didn't make me laugh, it didn't really make me feel anything, but it was just the setup. So I gotta watch it eventually, probably later tonight or something, or tomorrow or whatever. In between editing this. Where can I watch it though? Is it all just can I like all on demand, or do I have to do Hulu? It's not on Netflix.
Wasn't it on FX?
Yeah, FXX. New
So maybe
channel.
you could do it on the website, like off their website.
Probably.
And
but-
probably like log in with your provider with Comcast.
Yeah,
and
I
watch
might have.
it all.
Yeah, I'll probably have to check that out.
Or
'cause
just go on demand.
I haven't tried
should
that
do
yet. I feel like it will probably be just like the last 3
And,
episodes
like,
of the season and do nothing for me.
Depending on your cable provider, like they might make you pay for the past episodes.
Yeah, see, that's what
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
I
I
hate
don't
that shit, yeah.
can only get the new episodes. I hate that shit. So, if this is the end of Childish Gambino, it's whatever. You know, I enjoy. It's not like I was super enjoying what you were making lately, anyway. So, I'm fine with Donald Glover. So,
I did.
welcome Donald Glover.
Maybe Derek Comedy will come back.
Never. It never will. But I was just gonna mention that though.
Yeah.
Yo, Mystery Team is still one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
So good.
So, and shout out to Legend. Apparently, that's his son's name. He said that at the show,
Oh wow.
too.
Oh,
Whack name, but that's all we got time for on the Red Show. Stay tuned or click over to the Blue Show, or it's an off-topic show. Drop a comment down below if you whatever you think about the situation with X. If you're gonna miss Childish Gambino, I've only seen him in concert once. I should be trying to see him in concert again before he disappears
Whack
forever.
rapper.
Huh?
whack rapper.
Whack. Wait, Childish or
No,
or
X.
Oh, I was like,
I
whoa, you're talking about Childish
yeah,
right now.
you inserted that at a weird
At a really weird
spot.
time.
Yeah.
Whack.
So like, subscribe, hit that little bell so you get notified every Monday and Tuesday when we drop new videos. And I'm trying to think of more stuff that we can put out during the rest of the week to keep you guys entertained. Follow us on Twitter because I might be starting that back up. Thank you for watching.